love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So,
Now that was I was
like I had
ready to for your son.
Two funny mamas. What's with the grin? Sherri and Kym.
Hey, y'all. Good afternoon. Welcome to Two Funny Mamas, sans one of the funny mamas, but we included one of our sidekicks. And this is the edition for Andre Lavelle, who is always on Two Funny Mamas because we did not thank him during our NAACP Image Award. And so, because he won't let us forget it, I said, well, let's do a special Two Funny Mamas, and we're going to include Andre Lavelle so that you know exactly who he is and why we keep making such a big deal about Andre. So we're excited for you to join us, Andre.
Thank
in
you for
place-
having me. I know
Absolutely.
nobody. Everybody was busy. I know what the deal is, but I'm gonna go with it. I appreciate it. I know it's all love.
Well, I think had I been with Kym when she had you written down in her speech. I didn't have to have a speech for if Two Funny Mamas wins because I never like to be disappointed. So I don't make speeches, which I'm going to change now because my speech was booty, and me and Kym didn't really. Kym actually did do a good speech, but I think it just got in the melee of everything happening. Kym just forgot to thank you. And I had to go to the bathroom, so I couldn't even remember.
Personally, I think you should take it personal, Andre.
But no, I don't take anything personal, man.
I think you should be deeply, deeply angry.
Because I'm co-hosting today. Because normally, I'd be the last person they call on the list, but that guilt, I'm gonna work that. Yeah, Sherri, you should have said my name on the show.
Oh gosh. Well, so now you are going to St. Louis with Kym because Kym is in St. Louis March 10th at the Grandel Theater, and it's called Kym Whitley and Friends, and it's featuring B Flat, comedian B Flat, and you, Andre Lavelle. You got your tickets to go to St. Louis?
I just got a text this morning for my info, so I guess I'll actually be there. I was gonna be there. I was gonna get there.
You're gonna be there. You're gonna be there in St. Louis. Kym Whitley's gonna be in St. Louis. B Flat's gonna be in St. Louis, and local St. Louis comics are gonna be in St. Louis.
Yeah, and
Chris will be there in St. Louis.
Get with me, and we're gonna do Magic Mike. I should get there early so we can get together, Chris.
If that is something that the women would like to see, then I know you will oblige and do Magic Mike. That's Kym Whitley in St. Louis, Missouri, March 10th. You guys can go to metrotix.com. We made a video, Kym and I, because right now she's in New York, and we kept saying Metrolink. Kym was like, Metrolink, go to metrolink.com. And I said, I don't think it's Metrolink. If it's Metrolink, I said, I think it's with a Z, metrolinks.com. We had the wrong website. I said, Chris, no.
You can tell. You can take the Metrolink to the comedy show. The Metrolink is our tram system here.
So it's Metrotix, metrotix.com to get your tickets to Kym Whitley and Friends, March 10th in St. Louis at the Grandel Theater. You can pick your seats. I think Kym is going to have some kind of meet and greet. But if Andre does a Magic Mike, that probably is all you will need.
Practicing my moves. I got some moves.
I have a feeling that you are, because Kym likes that. I think B Flat will like it, and I think your audience will like it. So y'all get Metrotix. Kym cannot make it because she is in New York with Tisha Campbell and Yvette Nicole Brown, and they're doing all of this press for their new show, their new comedy, Act Your Age, which will be premiering on Bounce TV this Saturday. I think that's March 4th.
Yeah.
This Saturday, March 4th.
And they're killing it, man. And before we go any further, I just want to congratulate you for all the success. I'm so proud. I watched the show when you came out with the two statues, and I got a little misty. I was going to record it, and I'm like, no, I don't want nobody to see me punking out. But I was like, damn, because when you're there from the beginning and you see it manifest, I mean, you've been a big inspiration, man. So everything that I'm doing now is because you, Kym, David Arnold, I've seen how it's manifested if you apply and move forward. So no more lip service. I'm making it happen. And also, so people know that there it is right there. That's the baby. Thank you very much. It came.
Oh, that was your birthday gift from Kym and I. Your
This is
computer.
I lab. I'm happy, man. Ain't no stopping us now. We on the move, baby. Yes.
We promised you that computer 3 years ago, didn't we?
But I was patient. Patience pays off. So it's all
But see,
good.
now you don't have a 3-year-old computer. You got a
That's
brand new computer. So it's not. But which is interesting, which you talk about David Arnold. Rest in peace, David Arnold. We love you so much. But That Girl Lele was nominated. I think the actress on That Girl Lele, I don't remember her name, she was nominated and she was there. And That Girl Lele, Julie Arnold made a post that David A. Arnold's show that he created for Nickelodeon is one of the top 10 most watched children's programs on Nickelodeon. Oh no,
That's awesome.
on Netflix, excuse me. It's airing on Netflix now. On Netflix, which was so wonderful to see. And Julie A. Arnold is a producer on That Girl Lele. So Will
And also,
Packer, Will
Dave,
Packer, who is also executive producer, he said he was always going to take care of David A. Arnold's wife. Julie is now a producer on the show. Her daughter, I think is Anna Grace, is also an actress on the show. So it was really cool to be at the NAACP Image Awards and see That Girl Lele as one of the nominees, because that was David A. Arnold's creation. He conceived it. He wrote the pilot. He was the showrunner. He wrote a lot of the episodes. He was going to direct. And so you're absolutely right. When you're focused on a dream and you just keep pushing and you have that dream very clear and concise in your head, oh my gosh. There's no telling what you can do. So
David
you and
also
Kym have the production company. Yeah.
David also won an award, the Humor Mill Comedy Awards. He won an award on there as well. So it was, and Julie came out and accepted, and it was really nice to see her. So yeah, much love. Yeah.
I love that for David A. Arnold, because so many of us knew David. I hate that the new generation of comics really won't get, who David is. But he has definitely left a legacy. And I'm sad because it would have been nice to see what was coming. Kevin Hart and Lena Waithe were working on a sitcom specifically for David about his family. And he was working on that before he passed. So, because he always wanted to be in front of the camera. He loved creating and writing. But as we all who are comics, we love being in front of the camera because we're also actors.
Yeah.
Is this your movie playing behind you?
Oh yeah, that's Shield and 10. Just a little, let you all see a little something. I'm actually in the process of recutting some of it because I think I'm gonna throw it in a couple film festivals. So
Yeah.
get it out there. Yeah.
That's what it is. That's exciting. I'm excited. Shield and 10 is about a couple who are retired spies. And then they got to go back one more job, takes them back into the business. And Andre is so damn funny because in the movie, he just tired.
I'm old, man. I don't want to do this stuff no more. But it was a lot of fun. I'm actually looking forward. I'm looking for a showrunner. We have a couple things that's a possibility. I was initially thinking feature, but I'm rewriting it, and we're going to try and get it as a TV series. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, cool. Very, very cool. This is exciting. And Kym is part of your 16th Productions company.
Yes, we have a few things on the burner. 16th Productions.
16th. That's what I said.
Yeah, the number 6 TEEN Productions. TH Productions. Yeah, 16.
16 Productions. So Kym is also
it's covert because what month is 6? What's the 6th month? It's
The
June,
6th
baby.
month is June.
Yeah, it had to be covert. I didn't want to scare
Juneteenth.
nobody. Say Juneteenth
Juneteenth.
production. Yeah. But I said 16th. I didn't want to scare nobody, So that
I
folks.
like that. I like the subtle underpinnings. I do like that. Well, this is good. So Kym is a part of this. So y'all be making more movies. And I wish she
Yeah.
was here, but she is. And actually, this is not going to be long because I got to get ready. She had the premiere of Act Your Age in L.A. And
And
a
it
ton
was
of
awesome.
people. Did
Yes,
you like
it
the
was.
show?
Oh, it's hysterical. Very funny. People, make sure you watch Saturday. You're gonna be pleasantly surprised. It's a good show. It's really good. I'm proud.
Everybody's saying that.
Yeah, yeah.
They're saying
So
it's very well written. So she's having a premiere in New York. So Tisha Campbell's out here in New York. Yvette Nicole Brown is out here. Kym Whitley's out here. They're having a premiere in New York at 6:00. So I'm all the way uptown. I got to get downtown. And they were on The View today. Did you get to see them on The View?
yeah, yeah. It was. They killing it, man. I'm proud. Y'all doing your thing, man. I'm so proud. I'm.
Okay, all of it. You ain't. It's
my sister,
okay.
my sister's doing it.
Well, it's so cool because this is like a Golden Girls with a little chocolatey flavor, and it's on Bounce TV this Saturday night, and it was very cool because she's doing the Today Show tomorrow, and she's supposed to do the Breakfast Club, but they had to reschedule. So I
Are they
think
coming back?
they're gonna, huh?
Are they going to come to your show this trip?
No, Kym
Oh,
was
okay.
already on the show. She was on the show last week. And we
Right.
promoted Bounce TV. So normally if you're already on a show, you don't go back for a while. So Kym wouldn't
Uh,
be coming back until May, right before we end for our hiatus. And Tisha Campbell will be on Friday though. Tisha Campbell will
oh,
be on Friday.
you know what I like
Doing
about? I get to pick your brain. I learn all this behind the scenes stuff that I didn't know about. I'm like, oh, that's why you can't say that on TV. I didn't know that. You give me all the information, so I'm learning. This is school for me. I'm loving it.
Oh, look at them. Oh my goodness.
Great shot.
Look at them. That's Yvette, that's Whoopi Goldberg, Sarah Haynes, Yvette Nicole Brown. That's Tisha Campbell, and that's Kym Whitley and Sunny Hostin.
So is this the first time Kim's been on The View?
This is the very first time Kym has been on The View.
What the
Everybody
hell?
else has been on. Kym has never been on The View before.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I thought Kym had been on there. Oh, she looks so good. Look at Kym. Got her
Man,
name all on her chain. She looks great.
that's kind of kinky with the neck chain. I'll have to
She
talk
got
to her
the
about
neck choker. She's got new hair. I love that hair. She's got like subtle lip color. Kym looks good.
it. Did you say new hair? Like it's a baseball cap? You just change it? Put-
Shoot, we know how I go. New hair. That's a new one somebody designed. And she looks great. And I went to see her in her hotel today. She got a big old suite. And I sat with her and I told Kym I was hungry. You know what she had for me to eat? A half a banana.
I was about to say a fruit plate or some fruit or something. She's sticking to it. She. I know you couldn't eat the banana because of the sugar, but
I
she's
ate half
sticking.
of it because I was hungry.
Oh wow!
I ate half that banana. I sure did.
Did you work out this morning?
I worked out this morning. I got up at 4:45 in the morning, and I worked out. I hurt my back though. I think when I was doing the deadlifts, I didn't have the right form, and I was running my mouth at the same time. So now my back is hurting. But
As a
yeah,
definite.
I worked out for an hour, and I'm going again on Friday and then Saturday. I go 4 times a week. You know what my trainer told me?
Hmm.
She said, Sherri, I can see the definition as you're working out. You're doing your lats. I see the definition. But you're supposed to be, as much as you've been working out, for as long as you've been working out, you're supposed to see it when you're not pulling. I don't see it. She says, so your eating is not matching your working out. Oh.
That part. That's what
And
we
everybody
went through.
knows this.
I tell y'all, the nutrition is 80%. The working out is not that serious. You got to eat right. That's the only thing that saves me because I'd probably be bigger if I ate.
You know, you're right. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
hard thing. And the thing about it is I get hungry, starving late at night, eating late at night, and so I gotta switch gears and switch up. She said, yeah, so you gotta switch up your eating. So I think I'm probably gonna do some meal prep.
Yeah, that's the meal prep is so important. I cook on Sundays and I have all my dishes. I eat the same thing for breakfast, so that's no brainer. And drink lots of water. Water. If you're hungry, just start drinking water. Fill that belly up. You'll be all
Yep.
right.
So I gotta, yeah, as a matter of fact, I haven't had any water today because I've been doing interviews all day and I haven't had any water, so I have to drink my water. My mouth is so dry. This is horrible. But you are absolutely right. The kitchen, your nutrition is 80% of it. The working out is 20%. So I got to switch that so that
And put
you can.
program you on because he's a teenager. He should learn how to eat now so that when he gets older, he won't have those. Because we learn from our parents how to eat. That's why we eat soul
I feel
food.
terrible.
Lemonade.
You know what
That don't.
Jeffrey does? We's a DoorDash and family. So I'm trying to get him back. I'm trying to get him to eating healthy. Cause you know me, I don't cook. Shit, I order DoorDash. And that's what Jeffrey does. So when he's hungry, he's like, can you order me Chipotle? Can you order me? We'll eat 3 times a day, DoorDash. I don't cook. So I got to get him onto.
Simple little stuff. I used to cook with him. I had him in that kitchen. He know how to do. He can make an omelet. He can make some eggs. He know how to.
Jeffrey don't like eggs.
He ate them.
And we got a big kitchen. I don't use it. Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
I'm tired. When I come home, I'm tired. I don't feel like cooking nothing.
I know.
Look, I'm like Kym, I watch your little videos, you cooking food. And I'm gonna say little because I don't respect it. Cause I'm not doing none of that. It looked great, but I'm not doing any of it.
I'll make you something when I come. Hook my boy
All right.
up.
And I
Yeah.
probably still order Shake Shack.
How's his basketball coming? He's still doing basketball?
Now his coach is on vacation, so he's in his room a lot playing video games. So I got him a library card, so I'm gonna try and take him to the library and see if we can do 10 minutes of reading.
Sherri in denial. He's in the room alone playing video games.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
whatever he's doing, I can't talk about it. My son has put the kibosh on me.
There's a
talking
joystick,
about
all right.
it. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing.
Chris.
I can't confirm nor deny. My son walked in the room and he said, "I'm not a story. I don't like you talking about me. I don't want you." Literally, he said, "I
I
cannot
love him.
say anything about him." And this is the time he's doing all the funniest stuff. I cried. I was like, "Do you understand? You are my livelihood. You are how I make my money. When I talk about you,
If you want
the
some more
dollars
video,
go up."
you better let me talk, boy. Say, if you want some more video games, you better let her talk. Make that money.
Nope. Jeffrey, everything when we'll do something, he's like, "And don't talk about it on the show. I'm not a story." That's what he says. Because one of his teachers said, "Your mom talks about you all the time. She makes anything a story." And I really want to go to her and go, "Bitch."
Yep.
I talk to him. He has to understand how he can play off that. I wish I had somebody talk about me on television. You know how much I'd get?
It's not. It's because now he's going through the thing of people just want to talk about me when they talk to him. He's like, I'm a person. I don't want to talk about my mom because they're always they're like, "Can you call your mom right now?" And he was doing it at first, but he's tired of it. And me too. Here I go talking about him.
Well, I'm sorry. That's my dog. So I just thought I'd bring him up, see how he's doing. I'm glad he's doing well.
He's doing good. Garcelle Bouvet was on the show, and her sons are the same age as Jeffrey. And she's like, "Oh, this one's got a girlfriend." I was like, "Me." And she was like, "And then this son does this. He don't want." I was like, "Mine." And then this one, I caught him doing it. Me. Can't say nothing.
He has to understand that you're just a proud parent. You're proud of him. You see the progress. I mean, to go from living in LA to living in New York, and he's riding the train, and he's new people. It's a new adventure.
He understands that, but what he don't like is people coming up to him going, Jeffrey, your mother said you was in the room for 4 hours in the shower. That's what he don't like. He don't like, Jeffrey, he don't like that. And he's 17, 17 years old. The hormones are sensitive, but if actually it's affecting his mama's money.
Well, what you got
to
embellish and say, "Oh, Jeffrey been working out. He got his arms feel so firm. He's getting muscles." And he'd be like, "Yeah." And then the girl say, "Your mama said you got muscles." He'd be like, "Yeah, I got muscles. Feel it." You got to embellish and make it so he feel good about himself. You don't want to say he's been masturbating in the shower for 3 hours.
Okay, all right.
Andre Lavelle, everybody.
Literally. I got video of him. Are they dating now? I got video of him working out with me. I'm like, Jeffrey, can I? Oops, sorry, that's me. Oh, shit, my TV, my phone. I said, can I just post the video? Because we're working out together, mother and son. He got so mad that I had the video camera surreptitiously set up to record him. And I go, do you understand how many comments I would get with you like doing sit-ups and me doing sit and us doing dead weight lifting together? Oh, this is a missed opportunity. Won't let me post it.
Oh man.
I was just like, this is all money in the bank, boy.
Does he like the kickboxing? Like the boxing?
I got him boxing on the video. He's really good because you started with Jeffrey. He's really good. He sees that camera. It's World War III.
Right.
Nope. So no, and then nope on the dating. Can't talk about that. Can't talk about Jeffrey. Who am I? Nobody.
I would talk to him. You gotta understand. If it's an opportunity to make money, I'm like, dude, you can get endorsement deals. You could probably be in a video game. People, and then he'll get excited. Yeah, and then after boxing the game, yeah, man, you got,
You know what Oprah Winfrey told me? She said, Sherri, you have to start saying no.
That's not how she sounds.
Well, no, that's not how she sounds. She said,
Come on.
Sherri, you have to stop saying no. Because what Jeffrey will not understand is when you say to him, I did all of this for you. No child wants to hear that. And I said, man, because that's what I've been saying for the last 17 years. I do all this for you. You see all of this? Do this for you. She said, nope, don't be saying that. She said, you have to say no, because if you don't say no, they will keep telling you, keep giving you things to do. You will always be doing things. And your child falls by the wayside. And you have to look him in his eyes. And then it will be too late. You know how scary that is when Oprah tell you that mess? So he said, do not talk about me. And I try not to, except for the times when I fail, like right now.
I take the blame. I brought it up. I'm sorry, Jeffrey.
Andre, can you think of a time when you were growing up that you like, because we're hearing this and we're like, oh man, come on, Jeffrey, let her do your thing. Can you think of a time when you were growing up that maybe you were a little too pushbacky on your mom?
All the time. I understand it, but because I used to draw and paint and I sang in the choir and mothers, they just want to brag on the kid. If you do something good, moms want to talk about it.
Absolutely.
And I was like, talking about it. So I get it.
Totally get it.
But there was no opportunity for financial, compensation. So that's what like, man, you make some TikToks, get out there, pimp your mama, boy. Get that money.
I got so many TikTok dances I know, and I go, Jeffrey, I can't do it by myself. You think I don't know that bump boom style? I got it all. I know how to do them all. I'm just by myself doing the dance. Look at.
Does he know how much it costs?
Does he know how much what?
Those video games cost. That's the trade. A video game, you better TikTok boy. Get this video.
Andre, what you're saying is Sherri hasn't presented the correlation between the two hard enough. So if he denies her a cool TikTok dance, she comes home and she goes, "It's just Pong tonight, buddy. We're gonna take this. We're taking this new game away. I gotta get a TikTok out of you if you want a new game."
I don't know who has I don't know who has teenage boys. It's a whole new world. Teenage boys.
You want DoorDash or leftovers? You better tick and talk, boy.
My man.
On this TikTok, let's do this cooking segment. It's gonna get us 10,000 new followers.
I said cuff it. I said cuff it.
Telling you, we're gonna do that. Do you see stars? Bring your knee up. Okay? It's a boom, boom, boom. Shoot, nope. Just me. No life having Sherri. That's why I'm going to Kym's premiere, so I can have a story to talk about tomorrow at the on my show. At the premiere tonight of Act Your Age, which is premiering on Bounce TV on March 4th, starring Kym Whitley, Tisha Campbell, and Yvette Nicole Brown. And then go to Kym's audible.com and you can listen to Kym's Audible sitcom, KYM, voted one of the top 10 best podcasts of 2022 by Variety Magazine. And you can also see Kym Whitley doing stand-up. The first date is it Friday in Detroit?
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow in Detroit, and she's with Lunel, so you're going to get Lunel and Kym both. And I believe, shout out to MM, who is part of Lunel's staff, and it says just got to Detroit.
So yes, so she's doing the MGM Grand Casino, and the place that she's doing is the Soundbox Studio. It's Lunel with featuring Kym Whitley. So if you're in Detroit, go grab tickets. And then March 10th, Kym Whitley is in St. Louis at the Grandel Theater. It's Kym Whitley and Friends with B-Flat, Andre Lavelle, who's with me right now. Chris is going to be participating, and other local comics.
Yeah, Larry Green and Rafe Williams, both very talented. So what were you saying,
Larry
Andre?
Green and Rafe Williams.
Can you see the pecs? Can you see the pecs moving?
To your left a little more.
I see some. If your pec is near your neck, is that your pec or is that a tumor? What is that movement?
It's not a tumor.
I've been doing 100 push-ups a day. I'm trying to get ready.
Something is moving right here, like this little circle thing. Right there. Something. Yeah, not that. It's not that. It's just this part right here.
You make it seem like I'm doing that. I'm not doing that.
No, it's just this little piece right here is moving.
Yeah, that's the
right
fact. Yeah.
I thought this whole thing was a peg. It's this part. This is a little
chest.
thing right. Oh.
Andre's gonna be telling you, slow down.
I can see it.
To the left. See it. To the left.
So that is what's gonna be part of the Kym Whitley and Friends experience. Andre on the microphone going, y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see it.
You know, your boy on the show like that when he be jiggling his titties.
Who is that?
Dude wear a hat with the beard. He be making his chest jump all the time. You don't say that to him.
Oh, Marco. Marco G.
I move my... Yeah, there we go. Bam, bam.
But when you moving it, stop looking like you holding your breath. Relax your face. Just relax.
Here, Andre, here.
Why are you doing it like you hurt? Just relax your face, Andre. So when you do it,
there's a better smile.
View. Yeah, okay, now do it. Okay, but smile, Andre, when you're doing it. Okay, you got to work on your natural resting face. That's that smile that I have when I'm holding my stomach in, when I'm trying to take pictures like this. It is the worst. And then my shoulders go up like this. I'm trying to hold my stomach in, and I'm like this. It don't even look good. You gotta just be relaxed.
I have it by the 10th. I have it together by the 10th.
You have it together by the 10th. So Kym Whitley's gonna be March 10th. Go get your tickets if you know anybody in the St. Louis area. Fly out.
Let me tell you something. A young woman with a very popular TV show talked about this show yesterday on her show. I'm talking about you, Sherri. And also there's a lot of hard work going on here. There's a lot of marketing behind the scenes. Something happened yesterday and a big burst of tickets happened, and I have a sneaking suspicion that this young lady might have had something to do with it. Here, watch this.
I got a quick moment. I got to shamelessly plug one of my best friends, Kym Whitley, from my Two Funny Mamas podcast. Kym's comedy show. She's going to be in St. Louis at the Grandale Theater in St. Louis March 10th. Y'all go. Her special guest is going to be the very funny, our friend B Flat. And as we know, Kym Whitley is hilarious, so get your tickets immediately. And the night...
How nice is that? Great work, Sherri.
That's why I have a talk show.
I think it might be a little guilt that you had to bail.
It is. It's part guilt because I was supposed to be there, and I had to bail at the last minute because I really want it, because I know it's going to be so much fun.
Oh my gosh, it is.
I can't do it, but I want this show to sell out, and I want Kym to have a great time, and everybody's going to have a good time. So, but that's
do you think we'll have a real good feel good time?
It's going to be a real good feel good time. I'm going to pump it up one more time. Before, look at that theater. It's so beautiful in St. Louis. Dress warmly. And that's the seating. You can pick your own seats if you go to metrotix.com. T-I-X, metrotix.com for Kym Whitley and friends. Did I give the wrong link?
No, I just love it because do we want to see the promo video you all made that you sent me?
Sure.
We got to check this out. Andre, you ready for this? Look at your girls here. They look pretty. Let's see. I haven't seen this. This is a minute 34. You want me to just let it play through?
Yep.
Andre, you ready?
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Hey, St. Louis.
What's up, St. Louis? It's Kym Whitley and
Sherri Shepherd, Two Funny Mamas. So guess who is coming to the Grandale Theater in St. Louis?
me, Kym Whitley,
Her.
and friends.
I'm not the friend.
What? You're not. No, Sherri will not be there.
Because I'm going to make her mad right before the day I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
She's not going to let me come. So it's her.
Yeah, I'm going to be there, and I'm bringing B Flat and Lavelle, and we're going to...
Click the link below. Click the link below. The Grandale Theater, March
10th. That's right, March 10th.
March 10th.
That's right. Get your tickets.
For Kym Whitley and friends, featuring...
Metrolink.com.
At Metrolink.com. No, Metrolink. No, it's MetroTix. Wait.
You got people on the train.
Y'all know where to get the tickets.
Y'all know where to get to. Go to Two Funny Mamas.
That's
we got
right.
it on there. But it's featuring B Flat and Andre Lavelle.
And some St. Louis comedians.
And it's going to be like amazing. Kym Whitley and friends, March 10th at the Grandale Theater. Get your tickets because they are going fast. Are you going to do meet and greet or anything? You don't know.
Yeah, I think we're going to do something for some VIP
They're going to do
people.
something for some VIP people.
Yeah.
So go get your tickets. The Grandale Theater, March 10th. Be there or...
Be square.
That's such an
The
old
people
saying.
that was there. Okay, so I should have said, okay, bye, y'all. I can't deal with her.
That was our video.
The theater is in the address is the Grandale Square. So you could have said be there at the Grandale Square. Just for future rhyming knowledge.
So when we do another video, we'll know to say be there at Grandale Square. Kym looked beautiful. Didn't she look gorgeous?
You both look amazing. Yeah, she
had her little she had her dimples.
My stomach's still got butterflies.
You're growing, doing it.
Huh?
So you all are growing younger. I don't know how you're doing it.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me tell you this. I had to go read to some inner city kids today at the public library because they really want kids to, come to the library, get their minds open. And so Chef Melba of Melba's of Harlem asked if I would read to the kids. And I love reading to kids. I play a voice, Queen Fastline, in Blaze and the Monster Machine on Nickelodeon. I got nominated for an Emmy for a voice over that I do on that cartoon. And I just do voiceovers and cartoons. And so I said yes, and it was 8 and 9-year-old kids. And I was reading a book where I had all of these voices and things, and I had the kids going, and it was just a lot of fun. And so after I finished, they're screaming, and the lady says to them, we're going to do a Q&A. And I'm going, with a bunch of 8-year-olds? Like, what they don't even, first of all, they don't even know who I am. So we did it. And the first thing the little boy goes, do you have an EGOT? And I said, no, that's my friend Whoopi Goldberg. And the whole time I'm going, they think I'm Octavia Spencer and Viola. They think I am, but it's okay. And then they're like, what's the first book you wrote? And I said, my first book was on the New York Times bestseller. I could see them glazing over. They don't care. And then somebody goes, how old are you? And I said, fine, thank you. So all the adults laughed. And I'm like, these kids is asking me how old I am. And I guess I must have said somewhere earlier, 55, because this little boy screams out, she's 55. And I said, and then here's the thing, when you tell a bunch of 8 and 9-year-olds that you're 55, this is what they do.
Old.
And they don't, and that face doesn't leave. No matter what I say, they're just like, and I said to one little boy, I was trying to joke, and I said, well, you can close your eyes a little bit, sweetheart. And he didn't close them at all. He didn't even blink. And I just like, oh my gosh. They would, and I remember when I was little, you thought 50 was old. And so then I don't remember what the other ones they asked me. They were so funny. So they had the kids line up in front of me to take pictures. And these kids were still staring at me like, look, yes, because we look just alike. Octavia and Sherri look just alike. And the little boy looks at me. Yeah, we look like sisters. Absolutely. Look like sisters. The little boy looks at me and I said, hi, sweetheart. How are you? And he goes, how do you look so young? And I was very happy because at least he thought I looked young. Like he couldn't believe that I was this age. But when I tell you, it ain't nothing to make your self-esteem go into the ground than a bunch of 8 and 9-year-olds.
And it don't help that I'm all grayed out, so I can't even.
Oh, they'd have really got on you. They'd have really got on you. Telling you. But it was so fun reading to the kids. So when you say, y'all looking good. Y'all still got, I will always remember that boy going, just looking at me like, what? You can't do a cartoon and be Zendaya's boss? Oh my gosh.
You're ancient.
Ancient. They looked at me. That's the only time I've ever felt pretty ancient. They will never forget that. They will go home and have nightmares about that.
They must not have seen you at the NAACP Image Awards.
They did not see me at the NAACP.
They'd have a different kind of dream.
Okay.
I just got that. Oh my God, that was just ridiculous. What? Bottoms? That just was a travesty. The bra strap broke. And once the dam break.
I don't believe her, Andre, do you?
The levees broke.
Oh, no.
And it was over.
I'm falling out of my dress. Oh, no.
That's pretty much what it was. The levees, which are the straps, broke.
Led Zeppelin has a song about them.
They got some new on Two Funny Mamas, that's for sure.
It sure does. Houston, we had a problem.
We got all these frat guys following us now after you guys went to the award ceremony. What happened?
Oh my God.
Sherri Shepherd show, whole new fan base.
Whole new fan base. It just was crazy. And then you put us next to Niecy. It just was crazy.
Oh my God, man. Whew.
It was great. And then there's another picture. Dulce sent it to me. Dulce Sloan is a comic who writes for the Trevor Noah show. What's it called? The Daily Show?
Daily Show.
She writes for the Daily Show. I think every black woman in there either had a big booty or boobs. Just everybody had huge. Let me show you this picture. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it.
That's Dulce.
Look at Dulce. I just boobs. I said it looked like Battle of the Daggone Boobs. And she said, may the best boob win.
Really happy.
But I think I started sweating when I saw that there.
Craziness. But we did win our second NAACP Image Award. So I guess we can say we are 2-time Image Award winners. For Kym looked mad as heck.
You left her by herself. Although you did have some speed when you ran out on that stage. That was hysterical.
Oh, they showed me on my show, Sherri. I didn't realize I ran off the side of the stage as fast as I did. That's
It
because
looked like
Kym was upset because I left her.
you have
Huh?
some speed. It looked like they sped the camera up. You move so fast. You have some
No, that
speed.
was me running. As soon as they said we won, I sprinted out to be with Kym. But the reason why we left Kym at the table by herself is because our announced category for
Was
outstanding
from,
talk, they read it and we won, and we pretty much had the whole table. So we had to run up there, but we won, and she gave a great speech, and it was nice. And so we're 2-time NAACP Image Award winners, and I guess I could say I'm a 3-time winner because I won for Sherri. So that's cool. So now we're submitting all of my stuff for the Emmys.
what?
I would like an Emmy. We're submitting all of the tape pieces for the Emmys.
All right, all right.
We get recognized for the Emmy.
So
But
then
I
you
would like
play it with the
I'd be
Emmys.
a 2-time Emmy winner. Yes, because I won an Emmy for co-hosting The View. And if I could, I literally, I'm submitting for best talk show and best talk show host. So I'm submitting for 2 categories. And I'm
Well,
hoping to win in both categories.
I'm sure
So
you get. You kicking ass. Keep it going.
just keep it going. But I just wanted to plug Kym again because I have to go get ready for her premiere. So she had a lot of people at the premiere in LA. Now she's having a big premiere in New York, which is Act Your Age on Bounce TV. If you want to find out where Bounce is playing, go to bouncetv.com and it can tell you what, where it's playing on your cable system.
Or if
Watisha.
you can talk into the thing, it'll go to it too. Like if you have those capabilities, you can just say
Oh yeah, my
bounce.
TV doesn't have that. Does yours have that?
Yeah.
I gotta.
I keep hearing people talk about how difficult it is to find. It's fairly easy to find.
Yeah, if you go to bouncetv.com, then you can find it. Because it's really great. I've been hearing the really wonderful things about it. But she's having a premiere tonight, and they have good food. So I want to make sure I get down there in time to get the food. And that's a great thing. I'm really excited because I'm going to be eating while we're watching it. And
That's
then
award shows and
they have
stuff.
food at the LA premiere?
They had something up at the after party. Yeah, they had some snacks and nibblies and stuff. Yeah, but it wasn't like a full spread.
Did you see my show with Michael B. Jordan and Tessa Hall, Tessa Thompson, and Jonathan Majors? How was it? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it was good. You always do a good job. You didn't ask the question I asked, but it was good.
What'd you want to ask? I'm not asking that. Do you know what the lyrics are to my song? Do you know what the lyrics are to my theme song?
Good
We're gonna
time.
have a feel good time. It'll be so legendary. Every day with Sherri.
I thought it was
Barbara
scary.
Walters questions and gotcha questions.
It wasn't a gotcha question. I'm like, just
No, I'm not asking. That's none of my business.
Pictures. That's all.
A couple comments. I'll save you here, Andre. J.C. Berry, PR Jade says it was great. L.A. Coro's excited to be jumping in on the live. Loved watching Kym on The View today. She looked amazing. Was very funny. That's from Simone. Shout out to Simone. We agree. Kym looked great.
She looked fantastic on The View. Like this is what I love about Kym. This is a level up look right here. Kym has gone through a plethora of looks. Remember when she used to wear platinum blonde? That's all Kym used to wear. She would wear these platinum white blonde wigs, and I'd be like, girl, where are you going? And and then she had some designer who would make her clothes, and she'd have bat wings, bell bottoms, bling. I think it was window, blinged out, plaid, stars and stripes, friggin' bat wings on her shoes, gold shoes, with a platinum blonde wig. You'd be like, where are you going? and this was for years. Remember when Kym wear them crazy outfits? She have a cape that was glitter cape. This girl looked like she was about to fly. Then she just like she's going through this evolution, and she was wearing her locks all the time. She was wearing the locks all the time.
You've got sorry to,
but you both going through an evolution though, and that's evolving in your career as well. The evolution is stages. Yeah.
But I got the funniest story.
two things. Oh, Andre, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead, Chris.
Two things. We're going to get to a question. Desi wants to know were Jonathan and Michael B. Jordan as nice in person as they seem to be, Sherri?
Can I tell you, when they came out, because I do my show live, you know, a lot of the other shows are taped, you know, with the single talk show host, they're taped. So my show is live. And when they walked out, the crowd lost it. And Michael B. Jordan, he's from Newark, New Jersey. And Newark ain't, you know, Newark be rough and tumble. And he came out and he was like, wow, this audience is so live. The energy, you can feel it. And New York audiences are not like LA. LA audiences, they know, you know, when you start taping, they're quiet, they listen, not New York. Not New York. I will come out there and I'll be like, hey, family. And the people be standing up like, hey. And then they'll be screaming stuff at me. And it's like being at a comedy club, really. And they'll stand up in the middle and say stuff. And I'll have to go, wait a minute, what'd you say? And address it because it's such great energy. So when Michael B. Jordan got out there, he loved it. Jonathan Majors loved it. And Michael B. Jordan said during the commercial break, he said, whenever I got to do something, I'm coming to sit on your couch, which that was a big, because to get the cast of Creed, it's hard to get as a new show to get the big guests, because when they come to New York, they do the big shows, The View, The Today Show, Good Morning America, Live with Kelly and Ryan. Those are the 4 big ones. So we got to, you know, and they're on a press tour. They don't feel like doing all these shows. So their publicists will book them on those shows. So it's very hard to get these kind of guests. So the fact that Michael B. Jordan, they didn't do a lot, but they chose my show to come to, and I kept telling Jonathan and them, it meant so much to me. And Jonathan said he wanted to come back. You know, Jonathan Majors carries a coffee mug wherever he goes. That's this thing he does. And so we gave him 2 mugs and he was so touched. We gave him a mug that had his ebony cover with the roses between his legs. So when you turn it one way, it's him with clothes on, and the other way, he ain't got no clothes on. He got them roses. And he was so touched. And then I gave him a Sherri mug, and he was like, thank you so much. And he said his mama watches the show all the time, which anytime your mother watches the show, that's just shoo-in for me. So they also, and Tessa Thompson said she wanted to come back because I saw one of her movies, Sylvie's Love, I think it was, with her and Kerry Washington's husband. It's a really beautiful love story. So I told her I wanted to talk to her. Huh?
You know why he carries the mug, right? Did he tell you about the mug?
No, I didn't get to ask him why.
Was the brown or the tan mug?
Yes.
He's got 2 of them. Mom gave him the mug, and she said something about filling your cup, overflowing, something to that. It was real philosophical. And
that's why I would want to have him on by himself to really delve. When you have 4 people and you have 10 minutes, you really can only ask each person 2, maybe 3 questions, because you don't have very much time. So a lot of people will say, Sherri, why you didn't ask this? When they made this joke, why didn't you go there? Or Sherri, when they complimented you, why didn't you? Because I know literally I have 6 minutes with one guest. I have 6 to 7 minutes. And so when they want to talk about me, we can talk about me anytime. Let's move on. When they want to keep going on the story, and I know people don't come to a show out of the kindness of their heart. They come to promote. So it's called what is that called? It's called the get to. We have to get to why they're here. But if we get to it right at the beginning, you really don't want to see the rest of the interview. So we do it last. And when 6 minutes is ticking down and they put up paper and it says 2 minutes, and I know we got 3 more questions, I got to rush it on, because if we don't get to the get to question, we're going to be in trouble, because the publicist is going to be very, very angry, because that's why they made the stop. And so sometimes I have to rush people, and I will go past a joke that I could have made. I don't like to make it about me. I like them to talk. So with 3 guests, and then we have Mila, who is deaf, that was time, because we have to sit. She has to look at her interpreter, and then she talks. So so I would have loved.
Breathe. You're not on the show right now. Breathe.
Oh, no. And that's another reason why I talk fast. People say, why you talk so fast? First of all, I'm used to being on The View, and I have to, everybody was talking so much on The View. I had to learn how to get in like double dutch. I had to learn to get in, say what I had to say, and I can jump out. If I started talking too long, I was going to get interrupted. So that's one of the things I have to work on, is slowing down. But my natural, and being on stage, I came up in the Black comedy clubs. And when you start talking like, so I was over here and this is what I did, somebody was going to be like, boo, boo, and they were going to heckle you. So you learn to talk fast to get to your punchline. So my natural cadence, and then I'm excited. So my natural cadence is, everybody tells me to slow down all the time. And in our hot topics, I only have 15 minutes for hot topics. That's at the top of the show. I literally will have 12 stories. But if something happened in line, or there's somebody in the audience that piqued my attention, because I come out before the show even starts, I come out like it's a comedy club and I talk to the audience to make them laugh. If I remember something, if I know I got to, shout out Kym's show, all of that is seconds, and it ticks down quite fast. So I might have 8 stories to talk about and only do 2, because I get to talking and ranting. And I know that I've got to get to Jane Kennedy wants to write a memoir, but nobody will give her a book deal. That's been on that's been on the plate 4 days in a row, and I've never gotten to it. And it's getting old. The story is getting old, and I gotta do it. So I'm looking at time cues. I start out with 15. We got 8 minutes. We got 6 minutes. And I'm going, I got to get to all of this stuff. Kym's shout out was at the end. I've been wanting to do that for 3 days. And I said, we got to do it today. And I go, I'm not going to get to Kym's shout out if I don't move this along. So a lot of times I talk fast.
Well, I appreciate how all that works. I now understand, and I appreciate even more the fact that you gave Chris and I a shout out day before yesterday. So that I want to thank you for that.
Yeah, I threw that in because it wasn't. It was on the prompter, because I told them to put it in there. But it was like we were running out of time. And the one thing that you cannot do on a live commercial is go overtime, because I'll be talking like this and it goes straight to commercial. You have to stay within those. That's a great thing about doing a live show. That's so exciting. But time goes by very quick. It doesn't look like it when you're watching it. It looks like y'all having a great conversation and you just talking. Or when you're sitting on the couch, that time is ticking. And I'm like, Garcelle Bouvet is on there. We got to get to, she wants to talk about her sons. We got to get to her talking about the movie that she's on, which is why she came. And we didn't got to talking about this damn roller skating party at my house, at Kym's house. Too long. I got to move it. So I wish I could have asked Jonathan about his mug, but everybody had 2 questions, and I had to make sure I wasn't. So then Tessa Thompson got her time, and then Michael B. Jordan. And oh my God, I forgot to ask about boxing. We ain't talked about the daggone movie. It's boxing. And then the fact that this is the first time,
I like to know their training regimen and the nutrition plan, because they got chiseled. They look great in that film.
That was a question. We didn't have time to get to it because they were having such a good time. They threw stuff in, and we just didn't have enough time with them. So it's always that way when a bunch of people come. So individually, I could get more in. I would, Michael B. Jordan had his own spread with Calvin Klein. He's a new Calvin Klein's dude. I didn't even get to ask him about that. So
I think I saw one of the people. Yeah. It's kind of Marky Mark. He got the jeans hanging down. Yeah.
Yes, he does. and didn't even get to talk about that. So I did not know that about Jonathan's mother. I didn't get to thank him. He sent me 24 roses. Didn't get to say that. I knew there was one joke I wanted to get in that I thought was funny. He told the producers that his mother watches me and she saw me talking in tongues. And she told Jonathan to tell me he needed an interpreter. I needed an interpreter. So when we were talking, Jonathan didn't say it. And I'm like, I got a punchline to this joke. Jonathan not saying it. And then he finally said, my mother said you need an interpreter. And my punchline was like, you don't need no interpreter to know what I'm saying in tongues. Kilt. I was like, just let me get this joke out. Let me get this one. And Michael B. Jordan freaking was on the floor loving it. But we got oh my God, we got another big star coming up. I can't say it.
Take a breath.
See now, because Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors and Tessa Thompson came, that opens the door for more guests to say, oh, it's legit. Sherri Show is legit. We can actually go on the show. Because typically publicists will not let their big clients go on a first year show right away because they don't know if the show going to get canceled. So they won't let their big clients come on. So like there's big people.
If all the more reason they should do it. Getting canceled.
You saying they should do it because what?
If they think a show is going to get canceled, it's a new show. They got new people watching it. They should try and do it to keep it from getting canceled. That's like backwards logic.
That's not their concern.
They don't want the stink of a failure on them.
Yeah, and they don't want the stink of, because it lowers your brand. If you're going on a show, you're going on a bunch of shows trying to save them, and the shows get canceled, that lowers your brand. Then the big shows will be like, well, why are we booking them if they're going on all these shows?
You'll get blamed for inaccuracy or inadequacies that have nothing to do with you whatsoever. Absolutely. And they'll be like, oh, wasn't he on that dumpster fire of a show?
Well, that's why when you book people for your podcast or whatever, the first question when people book me is I go, how many followers or subscribers do they have to their podcast? If you got a podcast and you only got 100 subscribers, it's a bit harder to book me because first of all, I'm really busy, but no, the reach is not going to be big. Only 100 people are going to hear me. So if I'm booking Michael B. Jordan, you better darn well have a big following or a lot of ratings so he can be seen because he's trying to get this message out there about his movie. Yes, it helps me. It helps me, but it better help him, which it did because my show is the #1 new talk show, and it has been renewed for 2 seasons, which lets publicists say
in itself. So why wouldn't they want to do it? It's like that's counterproductive.
Well, they also want to see. I think Andre, you just got to prove yourself. They're not just gonna go on any show because everybody wants them to be on their show. So they can't go on every talk show.
Well, you only get so many bullets to fire. Sorry, Sherri, go ahead.
Yeah, and you don't want to be on the talk show that is silly or they don't know how to interview or you don't want to go on the talk show where you don't know what they're going to ask you. They don't know me well enough yet to know that I won't all of a sudden go, so Michael B. Jordan, I heard, like, do you, right now the scandal is.
Like Andre wanted you to do.
Yeah, which is what Andre wanted me to do. Why you didn't ask about, because there are certain questions they don't want to answer.
Well, they're there to sell. They're there to sell movie tickets. Number one. So, I have a question.
Pre-arranged? They don't pre-arrange the.
Yes, but here's the thing: if you have a talk show host, thank you. If you have a talk show host that doesn't care about that, and you come and sit down, Andre, and you don't want to talk about the fact that you're bald, and you have gotten the questions. And then all of a sudden I go, we're about to go to commercial break before that, but I heard you have scoliosis in your head. It's very embarrassing. I don't know what scoliosis does to your head.
That's a spinal or something.
Before we get
a spinal injury in your head.
No, Andre. She said scoliosis.
Oh,
before we get too far away from the topic. The great Flame Monroe is in the live chat, and before I forget this, Flame Monroe said, I wish I was a thorn on one of those roses that Jonathan had on his.
he would love that Flame.
I've been trying for 20 minutes to tell you, Flame. I had to get it in. I about fell over when I read it in the comments. I was like, oh, that's actually Flame in the comments. Shout out to Flame Monroe.
Flame Monroe, y'all. If y'all have never seen Flame Monroe on stage, I would suggest you run, trip, and fall and crawl to the club.
Good job.
To get
Comedy
tickets.
Flame. Flame killed it at the Comedy Awards.
She sent me pictures, and I completely expected. You expect nothing less than Flame Monroe. Flame Monroe, we gotta have Flame Monroe co-host. I think Flame did it with Kym, maybe, or somebody. Flame co-hosted, yes.
Flame took the position of the awards girl who bring out the awards.
She said she changed a couple times.
You don't know how to do this right. Give me that award. I'll show you how to do it.
Flame is the consummate professional because she used to do all of the doggone, you know, Flame from Chicago. And Flame, Flame is like, if you never seen Flame Monroe, Flame looks like a black Marilyn Monroe. She got the hips, she got the boobs, she got the flat stomach. But let me tell you,
every time I pull open Instagram, Flame has some half inappropriate photo popping up in my feed, and I'm like, Flame.
I'm sure Flame does, but if you mess with Flame, you forget all that Marilyn Monroe stuff. That's when that man come out. Flame will whoop your ass. She don't play, and I don't even think you can call. I don't even think you can. I think if you heckling Flame and like Flame got to fight you, it ain't she gonna whoop your. He gonna whoop your ass. That's what the he she we. Cause Flame say
he she we.
Flame's he she we. He make the money. I'm not even gonna mess up Flame's joke. Y'all got to go see Flame Monroe. I love Flame. Flame will sell out. Damon Williams and we opened for Flame Monroe at Caroline's Comedy. And when I tell you, she sold out all those shows. And it was a joy to open for Flame because her crowd is so fly and the energy was amazing. So
you
I
can see
it
on Tiffany Haddish. She Ready? That's what it is?
She Ready. She's one of the comics. Flame Monroe is one of the comics on Tiffany Haddish. She Ready? And that was actually the episode. It got nominated for an Emmy.
Really?
Yeah. And so Flame is now in negotiations to do her own special. She funny. Oh my gosh. But I love that joke with Jonathan Majors. But they were on there, and so anyway, they don't know with the first year show, Andre, if that host is gonna ask something that they don't want to. Like Michael B. Jordan, there was a girl on the red carpet who was interviewing. She's on some radio show, L'Oreal. I don't know this girl.
They went to high
school. I don't want to get in no trouble for talking about people, but I'm not familiar with L'Oreal. That's what I'm gonna say. And apparently L'Oreal they went to the same high school, and she called Michael B. Jordan corny. So when she was on that red carpet, you never know who you gon' see when they going up, and so anyway, she was like, hey, yeah, we went back, we was in AP Science in the high school, and he was like, yeah, you called me corny. She was like, ha, I ain't call you corny. He was like, oh yeah, I remember. And now when I tell you the backlash this Miss L'Oreal got, people was giving her, I don't know why people feel like they got to give death threats. Like, I just don't get it. When you say something that people don't like and you tell them you're going to come to their house and kill them, and all of it is unnecessary. But she got major backlash where she had to come and say, this is how we used to talk to each other. We would joke. I don't get that. Not the way Michael B. Jordan looked. It looked like you was bullying him and him being, and you went through this, Andre, because you are a person, you're shy, quiet, into your drawings. Did you get bullied in school?
No, because I could fight, but I fought a lot because I didn't take it. But bullies serve a purpose. Them bullying him, calling him corny, might be what pushed them to excel. Bullies serve a purpose.
I'm sure it did. I don't disagree with you because I got bullied in high school. Girls wanted to fight me. I'd be like, here I go. They step on the back of my heel. They would tell, when they would say to you in Chicago, after school, I'm going to beat your butt. You come out of school and all of a sudden the whole school is there waiting for a fight. I had to fight a lot too. And I don't like fighting, but I got picked on a lot. And that made me be funny because I figured if I can make you laugh, then you're not going to hit me. Or you're not going to step on it. You're not going to knock my books out my hand. You're not going to pull my, when you walk in and pull your hair. So yes, it does. It does make you who you are, or you could be going to prison because you're fighting. So I'm sure it did. But what Michael B. Jordan did was he did confront her. But she didn't acknowledge it. No, she kept saying we would joke back and we would joke back and forth. We would just make no. You were bullying him, and you didn't acknowledge. That's what I got from it. That just going, I'm sorry I did it, or maybe I shouldn't have done it, but I congratulate you now. However, right. But this is another reason why your first year talk show, people don't necessarily want to come on because you don't know what I'm going to say. It ain't like Michael B. Jordan might know of me, maybe, if he's seen one of my things, probably not. He may know, oh, she funny, but he don't know what I'm going to say on an interview. And, you have no control over that. And people, they get nervous about that, Women can be very...
You don't have that reputation, though. That's like Jimmy Kimmel and those. You're fun, so people...
But if you're a publicist, you don't know that. People know Jennifer Hudson because Jennifer Hudson is an international superstar. Because she's won an Oscar, you're automatically international. People all across the world know you.
But isn't
people
that
know me in Hackensack? People know me in Van Nuys. If you've seen The View, you know me. So they don't know that I don't have that reputation. But Jennifer Hudson, her, she's bigger than me. So Jennifer. You don't necessarily know Sherri.
Isn't that their people's job to know that stuff? I mean, if you're the publicist, you don't research the folks' show that you're going to be on?
No, not the little shows, Andre. The big shows you do. I bet you they all know the personalities of Kelly and Ryan. They know all the personalities of the women at The View. They know that they're political. But they don't research little ones because they don't let the clients come on our show. So I use a lot of my favors for people to come. And John Lithgow came on because I personally texted and said, John, I need you. Kristen Chenoweth came on because I said, Kristen, I need you. I asked Keke Palmer. I called Keke because we were having a hard time getting guests when we first started. And I said, Keke, because she's played my daughter twice, I need you. But Keke was here's the thing with Keke. She about to do Saturday Night Live and reveal she was pregnant. So she definitely couldn't come on my show because I probably would have been like, girl, what's wrong? She didn't want to reveal it. You're under contract. You got a People magazine exclusive coming out. You got to reveal it. So Keke was like, I got a doctor's appointment. And I was like, what's wrong with you? A doctor's appointment. And she's like, I got to go to the doctor. I go, what is you going to? You freaking 23 years. What do you want to the doctor for, Keke? I just got to go to the doctor, Sherri. I can't come. And I was like, but Keke, I need you. I don't call you and ask for nothing, but I need you. But she kept saying, I got to go to the doctor. Once I saw Saturday Night Live, I was like, well, that's why Keke couldn't come on because when she walks out, she's going to look pregnant. So, I called in all my favorites. John Murray called in all his favorites. That's why Candy Burris came. Because it was a favor to me. That's why Winnie Harlow came. That was a favor we called in. So your first year shows, you don't get those big names because they're waiting to see. Now people know that the Creed cast came on. Now people are taking notice of me now. You Daily Beast did an article and they said Sherri Shepherd is the new feel-good queen of talk show. It's those kind of things that help me. And people are saying, oh, well, if Michael B. Jordan is coming on there. Okay, she must be. Now they're doing research on me. Now they're looking at different shows that I do. Now they're calling my booker, going, can you send us a sizzle reel of all of the people that have been on? And they see how I act, that I'm very respectful. Because I'm not trying to, look, I am a celebrity. I am a actress. I don't like going on shows and getting, somebody asked me something I've asked them not to ask me. So I don't want to do it to anybody else. And that's just what it is.
You're very physical. Do more physical stuff. When Michael comes, have him take his shirt off and box with you or something.
But they don't like to do that, Andre. Because they don't know me like that. I'm not Ellen yet. Ellen, they started doing that with Ellen once she got bigger. Then people was like, oh yeah, I want to play a game with you. I don't, some people will do it. TD Jakes did it with me. I did a TikTok. He was game to do it. There's some people I go, can I do a TikTok? And they're like, no. because they don't want to look silly. You don't know what that sketch is going to look like. It's not edited. You don't have any control over it. You don't want to look silly with somebody that you don't know. Let my show be on the air, God willing. They renewed me for 2 years. Let my show be on the air 3 years. Everybody's going to want to do a game with me. They're going to be so game to come out and box. But Michael B. Jordan, like, this is his first Creed that he's directed. So this is really important to him. He can't afford to be looking silly because I did something, or a camera angle got him wrong, weird, because that's the thing that they'll play everywhere. Instead
like
of
the
his
first episode, we had Big Hand.
But I'm a comic, so it's not a big deal. Comics will play games with me. The big star that we had that's coming up that I can't say their name, who's huge. We asked to do a TikTok. That answer was mm-mm. And I expect that with a lot of the guests. They don't, that's a little bit nervous. So, it'll come. But this big one is coming now.
Can I take a guess?
Nope. You sure cannot. Nope. Don't. Because I will get in trouble if you say it and then people go, that would be a person that would come on Sherri's show. Yup. That would be because she been doing Cuff It lately. Yep. Beyonce. And now if it's Beyonce, I'm going to be in trouble. And I can say all day, all night, I did not tell Andre to say that. He said it. And then what they're going to say to me is, we told you to get off, not stop doing this podcast. Because I get in trouble.
Trouble again. Can't win for losing.
I can't win for losing. I can't win for losing. Literally, when I tell you they would rather me not do the podcast because I got diarrhea of the mouth. And so I can say, I know Beyonce was coming. I didn't say Andre guessed it. Then I'm in trouble with Beyonce. Dated contractually. Now she not coming. Then I'm in trouble. I'm gonna look like Kym looks right there. So no, you can't guess it. And y'all who are watching us, don't try to guess it. Just sit back, relax. It'll be on next week. Because John Murray is probably texting me now, going, get off. You've been on too long. He always says when you're on too long, that's when you get in trouble.
Plus, I got an audition too. I got like 2 auditions over here. And, I didn't even get to shave and that. Just hit me up. But I'm always here for you. I got your back. I love you. But I got to get these auditions so I can.
I know, and I got to go to Kym's premiere. So I'm going to just say this one last time. Andre Lavelle, B Flat. I forgot the 2 comics in St. Louis. Please forgive me.
Here, you want me to just get it done? We got Kym Whitley and friends. You got B Flat featuring Andre Lavelle featuring our friends Larry Green, and we've got Larry Green, and you've got Rafe Williams jumping on as well. Rafe also very funny, and you're ready to see Andre. Andre's going to steal the show that night. I'm so excited for him. Going to be a blast. Absolutely. Metrotix.com for tickets.
10th.
No pressure.
March 10th.
No pressure.
Know what? Nope, you're going to be amazing. March 10th, that's Andre. Go to Metrotix with an X, metrotix.com to get your tickets before they sell out, because this is an event that is going to sell out. And go support Kym. She always gets nervous when I'm not with her, but Andre's there and Chris is there. It's going to be amazing. And I wish I could be. I'm going to be in LA, so but I'll be there in spirit. So go grab the tickets, you guys. And thank you so much. Thank you, Andre, for filling in for Kym Whitley. Thank you, Chris Denman, for practically turning around in traffic and coming back and doing the podcast with us.
Oh, so they call you at the last minute too, Chris?
Call? Are you kidding me? There's like it's become. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just part of the deal.
Like literally, it was Chris. I'm too tired. Kym, we had it scheduled for today. Then I was like, Kym got this premiere. We can't do it. Chris was like, well, can you do it? I was like, well, Kym ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And Chris was like, oh, we really want to talk about Kym doing the show. And I was like, damn it, let me call Caroline Ray to see if Caroline Ray could do it. And meanwhile, Chris is sitting there for like 10 hours. I done went to sleep. I wake up. Caroline is like, yes, I can do it, but I can do it. But I forgot to get back to Caroline. So I was like, then Caroline said I could do it at this time. And I was like, Chris, Caroline, we gonna do it. Then I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I got to go to Kym's hotel. We got to talk. I'm not going to do it. So nobody going to do it, Chris. So it's off. He said, are you sure? don't worry about it. We're not going to do it. And he was like, you want to do a live? We can't do a live because Kym's got to do her show tomorrow. And I'm tired. No, we're not going to do no live. So he was like, well, maybe I can get some. No, I don't know who you going to get. So no, ain't nobody going to do it. So then I'm driving after Kym. I was like, you know what, Chris? I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, let me call Caroline and see if she can do it. So Caroline's going to do it. Yeah, Caroline going to do it. She said she could do it till 4. So I text Caroline. Caroline's like, no, I told you we'd do it at 4. Now I got something to do. I can't do it no more. So I'm like, damn it. Now I ain't got nobody to do it. Now I got to text Chris. Chris going to be mad because he can turn back around to go to the daggone studio to set this daggone podcast up. And I'm like, damn it. Who am I going to call? Because Caroline can't do it. You sure you can't do it, Caroline? I can't do it. Can we do it? No, I can't do it because I got to go to the premiere. And I was like, damn it. And God said, call Andre. Or maybe that was Oprah that said that. But the voice said, call Andre. I text Andre, and Andre probably was sitting in the bathtub looking at his toes. And he sent me back the thumbs up. And I said, Chris, we're on. And he goes, well, where's Caroline? I was like, no, Caroline. Don't have time to explain it, but put Andre on.
No, Andre, I text. That was great. That was beautiful, Sherri. Go ahead, Andre.
I knew it had to be an emergency. That's why I gave a thumbs up. Because for Sherri to say, you want to do the podcast? I'm like, oh, what didn't happen? I knew I wasn't the first choice. I wasn't even in the choice. I was the last. Because wasn't nobody else available. I finally get to come
No, we're not looking at it like that. We're looking at it like we didn't thank you at the NAACP Image Awards, so this is your opportunity to shine.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I didn't shave. I got stubble on my head. I got on a dirty T-shirt, but we made it work out. It worked out. Thank you so much for that.
I look like I'm in a Russian prison, so we made it work. And Chris looks like he's coming up from the depths of the sexy demonic hell.
I think it's funny because I think people are like, oh yeah, he does the thing. I've been in meetings since 7:30 this morning, along with making up proposals and stuff for this music festival, these other projects that we're working on all these other. I just got a marketing deal for this other thing. I got Kym's event included in like 120,000 person digital email. I'm working on this other. When Kym's here, she's doing a private event too. So it's like there's a lot going on. So you know what? I'm still happy to be here, and I'm glad Andre got to hang out, and I'm glad that his DMs, according to this live chat, are about to be really full on Instagram.
Can we give Andre's Instagram? You can DM him from there,
That's
nude
right.
or fully clothed.
What was that? One more time, Sherri?
Can we give Andre's Instagram?
No. The second part.
Nude or fully clothed. I know y'all be seeing the pictures. We already know, me and Kym know, because we know Andre like the back of our heads. He don't be wanting to tell, but we can tell from his face when he done got a nude.
The back of your head?
Oh, what did I say?
The back of your head. What if
We know that's the same. I know you like I know the back of my head.
that's
Or the back of my head.
Oh, I've known the back of a few women's heads, but I don't.
No, because you know what I tell Jeffrey? I got eyes in the back of this wig, so I'm always used to saying that. I got eyes in the back of this wig. I see everything you do. He goes, wigs have eyes, and I was like, they sure do, right back here.
I will say that was one of the first things I asked the crowd in LA. I was like, all right, raise your hand if you've been in Andre's DMs.
What they say? What did they say at our show?
Well, it was whenever you and Kym forced Andre and I to open up the show when we didn't know we were supposed to. And then I think we got 3 standing ovations, and I don't think it got any louder that night. Like, it was the loudest for the first 8 minutes. The Laugh Factory had never seen or heard such thunderous applause and laughter. And the rest of the show was okay. When Kym and I kissed, that was a pretty big moment. But
we don't even mind the one caveat, the restriction that we've given to Andre and to you, Chris, is any woman that is sending you pictures in the DM, you are not to go on dates with any of our subscribers.
Oh, they have to unsubscribe to get the Andre D.
No, none of that. None of that. You send them all the pictures you want, but we have told Andre, do not mess with our subscribers or our followers. You do not poop where you work, or do you not eat where you poop? I don't know what it is, but we don't want to mess up. We don't want to have any bad will, any toxicity, because Andre then started talking on the side to one of our followers, and she get mad. Then while we doing the live, she bitter. She mad at Andre. She saying stuff. Then other women jumping on board. Like we just said, don't do that. Don't get you get your rocks off somewhere else, but not with our followers. So Andre, we hate to block like that. No, we don't. We done built this up. I'll be darned if Andre, when he got in his pants, pull it all down and we lose everything because he can't keep his little desires.
See what you started, Chris? I haven't said a word.
Listen,
you all instigated this and made me into a...
Yeah, you I want a COVID freak. I want COVID cuddles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just need some pandemic. I'm not even gonna say that word.
I'm just a passionate artist.
I need pandemic passion.
I'll remind.
No, sir, not with our followers. Not with our followers. You're not gonna. We didn't work hard to build this brand up, and in one unbuttoning your pants picture, you have just made everything fall. We worked hard.
I have a really funny story to tell when Kym's on sometime. Oh my gosh, it'll be good.
Write it down so you can tell it. But Andre, no, you're not gonna tear down what we have built. This house that we have built, sneaking in followers through the back,
tearing down that ass.
No, ain't no ass here. No, you get your rocks out, and when you go to St. Louis, mind your business. When you go to St. Louis, you get on that stage, you get a magic mic, looky, no touchy. You take your butt right back to the hotel Kym got booked for you. Whatever the hotel she got booked for you. And you stay there and you watch TV until you get on that plane the next morning. None of that mess.
My mustard pants are not getting undone, huh?
No, none of that mess. No, sir. We don't put where we eat.
Let's get matching mustard pants, Chris.
Let's do it. We absolutely should.
I don't care what kind of pants y'all got as long as you keep them on.
So Andre, this might be a good time to recognize that you're an independent contractor. I mean, you can, if Sherri wants to provide benefits, she can block this.
Now, when you come under the Two Funny Mama banner, he not coming out there as no independent contractor. He coming out there as Two Funny Mamas, presents Kym Whitley and Friends, presents Andre Lavelle. And you know what presents means? That means you are a present that is not to be opened. I said it. Kym with Two Funny Mamas presents Kym Whitley and Friends, presents B Flat, and presents Andre Lavelle.
Chef Juan says, hell, y'all auctioned him off.
When we chose to do it.
Okay.
There's only going to be one Kym there, so you're not going to be watching Andre like you need to watch Andre. You got to keep your eye on this ninja right here. He got all the little erotic paintings behind him on the floor, little erotic paintings. And ask his mama when we interview her when he was back there in his room drawing. Did you ever see what he was drawing?
Yeah, he was drawing video games, Sherri.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So we got to keep an eye on Andre. So Andre's gonna make you laugh, and that's it. Sorry, ladies. You thought you was gonna get some, some St. Louis stuff going on.
Some silver
what
fox.
St. Louis stays in St. Louis. And I'm telling y'all, if something happened in St. Louis, Andre ain't getting back on the plane in LA. Huh? So what happens in St. Louis, don't keep Andre in St. Louis.
Now what about Rafe?
I don't know Rafe.
He's performing
Rafe
on the show.
his business too. Rafe, all of them.
Larry?
That's why I'm sending out an email to everybody. Especially him. He grabbing his crotch right there. I can see it. His whole mouth was like, ha ha.
We them boys.
She says all this.
March 10th.
She says all this.
Let me tell you something. You get to say that when you're winning. You're winning. We ain't under nobody's umbrella.
Right. Just because Kym took a swing at Method Man's uncle, she struck out, so that doesn't count.
Well, y'all knew Kym coming in. You knew what Kym was all about coming in.
Kym the one you need to worry about. I'm good.
Oh my gosh.
So you spend all your time worrying about Kym. March 10th at the Grandel Theater, Metro 6 with an X.com.
And you will end up on a train if you go to Metro. If you go to Metro, Metrolink will take you to a place you don't want to go.
You don't want to go to Metro Tips with an X.com at the Grandel Theater. It's featuring B Flat, featuring Andre Lavelle, and St. Louis finest comments.
All right.
And
Do you need to go to your event?
Premiere.
You
You
excited?
can read like 5 comments, and then we got to go.
Oh, strap in. By the way, shout out to B Flat. She announced this yesterday, but she's doing a really cool, just like what you're doing, Andre. She's doing a reading for someone for an audition. So shout out to B Flat. Everybody send her your love. Here we go. Sean, I can't find this. Oh, MM says one of the friends at the Los Angeles show was Irina's friend, thicker than frozen peanut butter. See, you could have had. Sassy81 says Andre don't kiss and tell. Okay. Let's see.
Stop. Andre know who his loyalty is to.
Bird7, yeah, that computer. Bird777 says that hillside does look like a buttock behind Andre. Denjax wants us to keep it going with the Chris and Andre show. Denjax says Chris and Andre show and tell. My mistake. I missed that.
Come to St. Louis.
Seabreeze40 says this house was built on a foundation of love, all caps. Freaky Deaky Chris from Empower You Wellness. Makila's laughing. Launer is saying that her and I can no longer have any fun. I guess that was in the books. I'm flattered. Sherri just put that down. There's a bunch of comments. Thank you, everybody. Argelis, Armani said this is supposed to end 30 minutes ago.
Stop. There was one text I had wanted to read. It was really good from somebody who, it says, this one was from, and I got to read it. It was really cool. Rita Rose Petal said, I've never voted on these shows, but I knew I had to find a way to cast my vote for you and Kym. You may never see this comment, but you truly are the only people that have made me laugh while crying deep down inside. I make sure I am up just to watch your show. Your sweet spirits come through and touches my heart. I'm happy I casted my vote because it makes me feel like I won also. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Date 2 Funny Mamas subscribers. So to see the evolution and blessings God has graced both Sherri and Kym with made me cry tears of joy for them. This is from Carpe Diem. You two ladies got me through what most refer to as the pandemic. But being a Black woman in 2020 and witnessing all of the violence against our people was the worst for me. You both allowed me to relax, breathe, and laugh. So much love, prayers, and blessings to you and the team. Oh, and that's why you're not going to take your pants off, Andre. You see that?
But
much love. She don't, no pandemic, puddling around. This is a woman whose heart is, these people's hearts are involved with our show. There's a lot of tenderness, and you not go mess it up.
They don't even know. Natalie says, so we got to unfollow TFM to holla at Andre. Darletha says,
and then we're going to be mad if we lose a follower because you're trying to follow Andre on the slick. This is vulnerability here. We got hearts involved, tenderness.
Gosh,
and you're not going to come and sully the beauty, the foundation of what we have worked so hard to build. You should have been sleeping with them early on when we first started. Now we got
your window to send scantily clad nude photos has closed, according to Sherri.
Closed. Now we got much at stake.
Okay.
You keep the mustard pants up, y'all planning on wearing. You do your magic mic, let the ladies throw money, and you go on home. Go right back to the hotel. Order you some onion rings and a cheeseburger.
It's toasted raviolis in St. Louis, but you know.
Toasted raviolis. There you go.
Oh my goodness. Sherri Shepherd can be found at Sherri E. Shepherd on Instagram. Make sure you go follow her. Watch the Sherri Show. She's got some huge stars coming up. She can't tell you who. Check it out. And then Andre at the Andre Lavelle. Check out 16th Productions. That's with a 6th because you can't let the man know what's really happening. And be sure to follow Andre right up to the Grandel Theater with Kym, B Flat, and Friends. It's March 10th. I know people say this all the time, and everybody's like, oh, it's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. We just had 1 million people see this yesterday. We got all kinds of marketing going on from Midcoast Media. Kym's going to do a bunch of press when she's here. Andre's letting the people know B Flat's from here and has a whole crew that's coming out to see her. It's going to sell out. So if you're thinking about coming, get tickets. It'll be a good time. So anything else, Sherri? Oh, Act Your Age.
Kym's
Shout out to
premiere
Kym.
starts in 3 minutes, and I'm not even dressed, and I'm 40 minutes away. So I gotta go. She gonna kill me if I'm not there.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Thank you much. I appreciate everyone.
God bless everybody.
I haven't been home in a while, so this show is going to be amazing. I'm sure a lot of people are going to drive up from Chi-Town, and I got family in St. Louis as well. So thank you all. Appreciate it. We're going to get it in.
I think Niecy's family's coming, Niecy Nash, because she's from St. Louis. Her people from St. Louis.
Niecy's got people coming?
Yeah.
That's great. That's fantastic. Well, in the meantime,
tickets from my show. I got to pay for those. I got to go get the daggone tickets.
In the meantime, send all of your filthy pictures to @the_Lavelle on Instagram. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, backdate them pictures, because if I find out, somebody gonna be in trouble. Backdate the pictures. Please don't let me find out you getting them doggone the nudes and the partially clothed right now. We done shut that down. We are legitimate. We are a 2-time NAACP Image Award winning podcast. Yeah, there's nastiness going on. We're not gonna get Me Too. Let me tell you something, because they're gonna be like, "You had to have known Andre was in the back doing butt dealing." No, we didn't. We didn't know he was dealing butts.
But
you are not gonna mess us up.
Go get dressed,
over there
lady.
dealing with booties, huh?
Go get dressed. Go to the show. Love you.
Yeah, I gotta go get dressed. I gotta go get cute.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.